Hearken, good steward, to my command. Fill these men's sacks with sustenance as much as they can bear. Let no measure be spared in their provision. Then, with cunning hand, return each man's silver to the mouth of his own sack. Let it be as if untouched, a mystery for their discovery. But for the youngest, Benjamin, place my own silver goblet within his sack, and his money also. Let this secret be known only to us, a hidden truth. The steward, a man of unwavering loyalty, executed every detail of his master's intricate design. With silent precision, he filled the sacks, returned the silver, and secreted the goblet as commanded. As the first rays of dawn pierced the eastern sky, the brothers, their hearts lightened by their successful mission, set forth from the city. They believed their trials were concluded, their journey homeward now unimpeded. Yet their peace was but a fleeting illusion. Scarcely had they journeyed beyond the city gates when Joseph dispatched his steward to pursue them. The steward, riding with haste, soon overtook the unsuspecting travelers. His voice, sharp with feigned indignation, accused them of a grievous betrayal. "Why have you repaid good with evil?" he demanded, his gaze piercing. "Why have you stolen my master's silver goblet, the very vessel from which he drinks and by which he divines?" The brothers, aghast at such an outrageous charge, vehemently denied the accusation. Their voices rose in a chorus of disbelief and protest. "How could we, your servants, commit such a deed?" they exclaimed. "Have we not proven our honesty by returning the silver found in our sacks on our previous journey?" They proposed a dire consequence, confident in their innocence. "If this goblet be found with any of us, let that man die, and the rest of us shall become your master's slaves." The steward, however, modified their proposed penalty, adhering to Joseph's hidden agenda. "No, it shall not be so extreme. Only the one with whom the goblet is found shall be my master's slave. The rest of you shall be free to depart." With eager hands and untroubled consciences, the brothers hastened to open their sacks for the search. They were certain of their vindication. The steward proceeded methodically, beginning with the eldest brother and moving down to the youngest. Each sack was emptied, each item examined. Then, a gasp of horror escaped their lips. The silver goblet, the very object of their pursuit, was discovered in Benjamin's sack. A wave of profound grief washed over them. They tore their clothes in anguish, a visible sign of their despair and utter bewilderment. With heavy hearts and burdened spirits, they reloaded their donkeys. Their journey homeward was abandoned. They turned back towards the city, towards Joseph's house. Upon re-entering the grand dwelling, they prostrated themselves before Joseph, their faces touching the earth in abject submission. Their hopes were shattered, their fate uncertain. Joseph confronted them, his voice laced with an air of knowing authority. "What deed is this you have done? Did you not know that a man such as I can surely discover the truth through divination?" Judah, his spirit crushed, responded with a profound sense of helplessness. "What can we say to my Lord? What can we speak? How can we clear ourselves? God has found out the iniquity of your servants," he continued, acknowledging their perceived guilt, though they knew not its source. "Behold, we are my Lord's slaves, both we and he also in whose hand the goblet was found." Joseph, however, reiterated his modified consequence, maintaining the facade of justice. "Far be it from me to do such a thing. Only the man in whose hand the goblet was found shall be my slave. As for you, go up in peace to your father," he declared, offering them a path to freedom, yet holding Benjamin captive. This was the true test. Then Judah, summoning every ounce of courage and conviction, stepped forward. He approached Joseph with profound respect, yet with an urgent plea. "O my lord, please let your servant speak a word in my lord's ears, and let not your anger burn against your servant, for you are like Pharaoh himself." He began by recounting Joseph's previous inquiry, a seemingly innocent question that now held immense weight. My lord asked his servants, saying, "Have you a father or a brother?" Judah reminded Joseph of their description of Jacob, their aged father, and Benjamin, the young son of his old age. He emphasized that Benjamin was the only remaining son of Rachel, his mother's last child. He recalled Joseph's unwavering demand, "Bring him down to me, that I may set my eyes on him." This command had initiated their current predicament. Judah explained their initial reluctance, their deep fear for their father's life. "We said to my lord, the boy cannot leave his father, for if he should leave his father would die." He reminded Joseph of his ultimatum, the unyielding decree that had forced their hand. "Unless your youngest brother comes down with you, you shall not see my face again." Judah then described the anguish Jacob expressed, the profound sorrow of a father who had already lost one beloved son. "My father said to us, 'You know that my wife bore me 2 sons. One went out from me, and I said, surely he has been torn to pieces, and I have not seen him since.'" The memory of Joseph's supposed death still haunted their father. "If you take this one also from me, and harm befalls him, you will bring down my gray hairs in sorrow to Sheol." Jacob's life was inextricably bound to Benjamin's. Judah then made the ultimate sacrifice, offering himself in Benjamin's stead. "Now, therefore, please let your servant remain instead of the boy as a slave to my lord, and let the boy go up with his brothers." He highlighted his personal guarantee to Jacob, the solemn promise he had made. "For your servant became a pledge of safety for the boy to my father, saying, 'If I do not bring him back to you, then I shall bear the blame before my father all my life.'" Judah concluded with a heart-wrenching declaration, revealing the depth of his love and loyalty. "For how can I go up to my father if the boy is not with me? I fear to see the evil that would overtake my father,